welcome to GMAT Golf. Today you're here with me at Draycott Waters Hotel and Golf Club. We're on the driving range and the top tracer, and what I'm doing today is I'm looking at starting my winter practice. Pretty much every course around me in the Midlands today is closed, so what better way to start the winter than get on the range, see where my game's at in the sense of distances, dispersions with my irons. We'll get on the top tracer, look at some data, and then I can build myself a winter plan. So this is what I do to assess my game. Come with me along the journey through the winter, and let's see where we end up next season. Let's go. Okay, so that's my 10 balls with my 8 iron warmed up. I'm going to show you the screen that I use on the top tracer for the warm-up, because it's different to what I'm going to be using for my actual working session. So let me show you. Okay, so this is the screen that I use for the warm-up of my range session, which literally is the warm-up screen on the top tracer. It obviously only holds the last 3 shot traces, if you like, but the data it gives you is quite comprehensive. Obviously you've got your total carry, or your total distance, your carry distance, your flat carry, ball speed, launch angle, how much curvature is on the ball height, hang time, obviously landing angle, which is quite important, and how close I was to the target. So that's the screen that I use for just loosening up. Now the screen that I'm going to go to now is where I will be. This is where I'm going to be doing my practice. This is where I'm going to be taking my information from. So we're going to go here. Okay, as you can see, me. I'm going to start, and obviously, as you can see on the warm up there, on the screen there, sorry, it will give me the data that I need, and it will show me my dispersions. So this is why this screen, or this is why I'm using this to start my winter practice. It's going to give me, like I say, it's going to give me a baseline of where I need to be for the winter. So we're going to start on the wedges. Start at the bottom of the bag. We'll start on my lob wedge. So let's see how we get on. Okay, so I've worked through from lob wedge up to pitching wedge, and obviously what it's done is highlighted one thing which I already sort of knew off the back of my club fitting. For my gapping, I should be running obviously my pitching wedge 50, 54 and 58 degree wedges. Now that's not what I'm currently running at the minute. I'm running obviously my pitching wedge, I'm running 52, 56 and 60. Now let me show you some data which it captures, which is really good, how it captures it, which I like. So okay, so what we've got here is my pitching wedge, which was the last club I used. Obviously flat carry, this is obviously my averages, so average carry is 124, which is about what I'd want to see for my game. Obviously what this doesn't do is take out my bad shot. So obviously, as you can see here, we've got a 125 yard shank on my last ball. So obviously that's taken into account in my distances and my averages here. But obviously, as you can see here, which is the key, so if we take that out of the equation, the grouping is actually quite tight. My 56 is a little bit ropey, but my 60 and my 52 nice and neat, nice and tight. And obviously this is what I was saying about my gapping. Obviously there's a big gap between my sort of 52 and my pitching wedge. Obviously that's where it needs to be bridged. So obviously if I put my 50 in, we're moving everything up. Okay, obviously that's that screen, so obviously that's while you're training or while you're playing. And then if we go on to all shots, it will give you a list of this, so literally all the data there. Obviously I don't declare to be a big hitter, obviously I'm not, but what I am, if you look at the carry, if you look at the distances, pretty consistent. So yeah, that's that. So what I'm not going to do now is I'm not going to bore you filming me hit every club in my bag. So that's that's a little insight into what I would do to work out my game ready for my winter practice. So when I've gone through my bag, the nice thing with the Top Tracer is what it will do is it will send all that data that I've got today onto my phone. So I then sit and analyse it and work out where I need to build on my game. Obviously we need to look at that gap in for starters. Initial findings, my grouping I'm happy with, it's quite tight. Surprisingly it's left of target, my normal shots right, so obviously lessons are working, bringing that path from out to into out. So yeah, we'll work through the rest of the bag, get some real good data, and then we'll sit down and we'll analyse it, and then from there we'll go into episode 2 where I'll let you know what I'm working on. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Obviously for those that you've been with me from the start, thank you so much. For those that you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Always welcome constructive criticism. So if you think I should be doing something different, obviously you've got the rugby in the background, think I should be doing something different, please let me know. Thanks for watching guys, see you soon.